Welcome to Calabria, a hidden gem in southern Italy where ancient history meets breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural traditions. In this video, we'll discover everything that makes Calabria special. From its sun-drenched beaches to its wild mountains and vibrant towns, let's explore this untouched corner of Italy. This is Italy Bound.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Italy Bound. Today we're going to be going to the region of Calabria. Calabria is located in the toe of the boot of Italy. It is surrounded by the Ionian Sea and the Tyrrhenian Sea.
And for centuries, it was relatively isolated from the rest of Italy.
It's almost like I'm camera shot.
Calabria has a wide history. It has been home to the Greeks, the Romans, the Byzantines, the Normans, and several others as well. Locri, I think I'm saying that right, was an important Greek city-state, and I'm going to butcher this, Scolacium thrived in the Roman Empire. Sorry if I butchered it.
When we started looking at Italy, the first region we actually started looking at was Calabria. It is gorgeous.
We love everything about Calabria. We especially love the fact that you can have both mountains and sea all in one spot. It's the best of both worlds.
And the housing there is very reasonable. You can get a nice place, whether it be an apartment, whether it be in a detached house, flat, whatever it is. You're going to get a good price, and more than likely you might get a good view of the sea.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what price range you fall in. You will find something in Calabria.
That is true. The population of Calabria is 1.9 million, and there are a lot of communes there in the Calabria region that are under 20,000 the population.
Cut.
The population of Calabria is 1.9 million people, and there are a number of towns that are below 20,000, which actually puts them into the 7% flat tax.
Yeah, and some of these regions that do qualify for the 7% flat tax rate are Acre, Sheila, Pizzo. Those all qualify. Sheila's beautiful.
Sheila. The cost of living in Calabria for one person is right around $1,170, which is about 1.13 times less expensive than the average cost in Italy.
And so I'm going to read this because there's no way that I'm going to be able to remember these numbers. So a breakdown of the 1171 is total. That is total with rent. If you don't have to pay rent, the cost of living would be about $600 a month. Rent and utilities also run about $550, $560 a month. Food, $400 a month, and transportation about $50-ish a month.
Calabria is ranked 15th most expensive place in Italy, and it is also ranked 14th of the best places to live in Italy.
And so you can definitely find anything. Sorry.
And there goes that clock again. Now I know how some of these guys that are filming these places in Italy feel whenever those bells start off.
It's not done yet. Sorry, y'all. It's 3 o'clock.
Do you know where your kids are?
Who remembers that? That's how old we are. That we had to be reminded to check on our kids at night. You know. God, I love the 80s. But yeah, you can find whatever you're looking for in Italy as far as a place to live. The only drawback, well, there are a couple drawbacks, but one is for some reason the kitchens are so small in Calabria, and I love to cook, so that would, sometimes it looks like you're cooking in a closet.
Well, it's sort of surprising because they love to cook in Italy, and you go over to Calabria, and I'm not saying all of them are small, but most of them that they're renovating and stuff are small kitchens, and you would think that they'd have a bigger kitchen because they love to put big tables, they love to put couches, chairs, all that stuff in the kitchen.
There's no way I could have a couch in my kitchen. I could not do it.
Oh, well, it's cooking, lay back and take a nap.
Well, no thank you. I can't do that. Another drawback, and we kind of talked about this a little bit in the last video, is the heat. So they say that the average high temperature in Calabria is 86 degrees. But
That's nice.
yeah, coming from Texas,
From us.
we're used to, 100, 110, we're used to that. We deal with it every year. But I also know that there's been a lot of people that we have watched recently, and why I just started laughing.
Well, some of the channels that we watch, they're walking around and they're just flat out sweating.
Yeah.
They're trying to do their video, and you can tell it's just hot, and they'll even tell you right on the video, oh, it's running, and they'll tell you in Celsius, which I'm more of a Fahrenheit person, but they'll tell you a temperature in Celsius, and then we look it up and it's right around 100 degrees, and I'm like, whoa, that's a lot more than what they just said.
Exactly. And so, I mean, I don't know if this was just a strange year for Italy or if it always gets that hot. If y'all know, let us know, because that's hot.
Yeah, because they even talk about areas that get snow and how cold it gets. But out here, when it starts turning cold, it's going to get cold. Whether it snows or not, we don't know. They're predicting us to have a lot of snow this year in Texas.
I don't ever believe any of that. I believe it when I see it. You never know.
Right.
Mother Nature's bipolar down here, and so you don't know. Right now we're fluctuating 30 to 40 degrees in a day.
Oh yeah.
So, you never
Yeah.
know.
Yesterday morning we got up and it was. I got up for work and it was probably about 60 degrees, something like that. And by the time lunch hit, it was already up in the upper 80s, low 90s. And by the time I got off work, it was already 97, 98.
It's just hot here this time of year. That's why we hate it. So probably what we'll end up doing, if we do end up in a place down there where it gets that hot, we'll probably leave that up to the youngins. Let them have the beach. Let them have the heat. And maybe we go up north and enjoy that while all the young people enjoy the beaches.
Go around Piedmont or just
Aosta,
Bologna, just anywhere up north where it's going to be closer to the Alps and everything. It'd be nice.
Can we go to the casinos up there?
No, you're banned. We'll be on fixed income.
Oh man. Thank goodness, because I would go to the casino.
No, we love casinos. One of the things that attracted us to Calabria was the coastline with the beaches and everything. You've got these beautiful white sandy beaches, clear water that you can see all the way to the floor. You've got just off behind the beaches, you've got these massive walls that at the very top of the walls you've got all these houses and everything, towns and stuff, and it's beautiful. some of the best beaches down there are like in the Tropea area in Sheila.
You can also, there's some hidden ones. One is in Capo Vaticano, I think I'm saying that
Yeah.
right, and Caminia. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not, but those are some that are less popular than Tropea, which is very popular.
Very, especially during the summer.
Yeah.
And August is when everyone, like we said before, August is whenever everybody there in Italy shuts everything down.
A ghost.
But a lot of the tourists actually are there showing up and are all out at the beaches and stuff. So that's probably about the time that we'll be zipping out and heading up north. That's if we're in that area.
You never know where we're going to end up. We don't know. where we're gonna
We've
end
got
up.
an idea, but we're not sure yet.
Calabria is in the running, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Calabria is a very nice place.
Beautiful.
I like Tropea.
I like Sheila.
I know.
Oh, Sheila. Cut. Most of Calabria's beaches are surrounded by cliffs and a ton of family-owned restaurants along the shoreline. One of the popular seafood dishes in the area is swordfish. One, three,
Your phone farted.
and see. And George wants up here in his dad's lap. For the art lovers in the area, you have the Riace, don't know, bronzes. It is two ancient Greek statues that they are famous for in the area, and they are beautiful. We'll put a picture up here so you can see.
Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to turn our attention towards the Calabrian cuisine, their food, which is very bold and spicy.
Hence Calabrian peppers, chilies.
Yeah, the chili peppers, the bakers that make their pita bread. Oh shoot, you've got the older ladies that are doing the pasta and stuff.
Don't think that's in that area.
Okay, I screwed up.
But they do exist. I'll have to
Yeah,
remember what
I
town
think
that
that's
they're
what-
in.
It might be Sicily.
I think that's probably in Sicily, yeah.
I think it is too.
But they exist. Have y'all ever watched Pasta Grannies?
That's what YouTube channel that she likes to watch.
Y'all should check out Pasta Grannies.
One of the things that Calabria is famous for is their Induja. Induja, yeah, that's it. It's like a spreadable sausage that they use in their pizza. They use it in their pasta. I mean, I guess it's pretty well known over there.
We're gonna have Matt take a test today. How do you say the mountains that are in Abruzzo?
Mayala. I got it right this time. I studied.
You did it.
I think the G's sort of silent.
What is the G silent? It starts with
the
it.
second one.
They are also known for their, and I'm going to read this because once again I'm going to butcher it. A unique wine. One is called Chiro, I'm assuming.
Chiro.
Yeah, I can't really remember. And it is made from the Galliopo grape.
Galliopo Grape.
Yeah, that.
You can't roll her R's.
Still.
Also in Calabria, they have the Aspromonte National Park. That's an area where there's a lot for people to do, which would be hiking, biking, even exploring the area on horseback.
It is beautiful, and I'll see if I can find a picture to put up here as well. There are also a number of festivals throughout the year in Calabria, and the people there are very welcoming to locals. Very nice people there. Due to the declining population in some of the communes, the municipalities in those areas are actually paying people to move to them.
One of the areas that they're really working on and trying to push people towards right now is a place called Santa Domenica Talau, and that's one where they've got a lot going there right now. There's people buying up places, they're having everything, refurbished, and
It's starting to grow
yes.
a lot, which is also making the price of housing go up there.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's going to be a mountaintop or hilltop type town, which you'll have the views from that city are just amazing.
Right, and the higher that you go, obviously the cooler that it is.
Get some good breezes going in there.
That's a perk. So now let's look at some examples of a couple of houses in the area. We have one in Sheila and one in Pizzo, just so that you can get an idea of some of the housing there in the area. Okay, so this first house we're going to look at is in Tropea. Honey, I'm going to talk about this one a little bit.
Okay, this place here is $140,000 or 140,000 euros, which comes out to about $155,000 in US. It's 70 square meters. It's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and
it has AC.
yes.
And
it's about 100 meters from the historical center.
Right. Okay, so here is the kitchen. You can see what I mean. This is the entire kitchen. So this is what I mean by kitchens in Calabria being so small. And here is another view of that. You can see the air conditioning there.
Looks like you've got a nice little door going out to a little patio area.
Yeah, it's a cute kitchen. Small but cute.
It's updated.
Yeah.
This is your living space, which is a living room.
Right. You probably would have to get a hideaway bed since this is only a 1 bedroom. But again, the houses out here are typically smaller. You're paying for the beach view. Another one of the living room. It's your dining room.
Which is actually part of the kitchen and the living room.
Yep, all one room. Another picture of the dining room, living room.
This is going to be just outside the kitchen on the terrace area.
Yeah, you can put a cute little table out there. You have a sea view.
That is a view.
Yep. And again, this is what you pay for in this neck of the woods.
And with it being only 100 meters from the central historical center, I mean, shoot, this is great.
Yeah. Another picture of that terrace. Looks like a hallway going into the bathroom. Just sink, toilet, bidet. I'm sure the shower is probably on the other side. I just stuttered. Shower.
And there's a washer.
And your boiler. There's your shower.
And
That's a decent size
It's a good size shower too.
Yeah.
Down there by the
George says hi. Here is the bedroom. It's a decent sized bedroom.
That's probably big enough to be able to put a double bed that's in there right now, along with a single bed if you really wanted to.
Yeah. It's another view of that. That's a really big bedroom for
Calabria.
Yeah, it is. Oh, and look, they put another bed over there.
Oh, they do have one over there.
Yep.
And they've got the AC. And a lot of these houses, especially whenever it's a decent cool night, when they've got them windows open, it gives you a lot of ventilation in there.
It would be so nice to just sit outside or even just open the windows and just hear the breeze at night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I would sleep so good. Here's a dresser. Bathroom. And there is your floor plan. And here is a map that shows where the apartment is and how close you are to the sea.
You might circle where the house is.
Here's the house right here. And then here's the sea.
And that's very close, and that's why you get that good sea view. Okay, the next place we have here is in Pizzo. This place goes for 120,000 euros, which is approximately $132,000, and it's 63 square meters, which comes out to about 698 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. It does have air conditioning, and it does have a communal pool.
Okay, so here is the terrace. We have a pretty terrace. That would be pretty to have some.
Except for maybe the electric.
Well, yeah, that part's not pretty, but
Towers.
you could get some plants and put over there some greenery, some vines, if you
Oh,
will.
yeah.
Grapevines. Ooh, that would be pretty. Okay. Here's another photo of the terrace. That's a big terrace.
Yeah, I like that. That's
pretty.
nice.
Got a little hills behind you. Another.
I guess
view of
this
the
is seeing out from the apartment area.
Pretty. And there's a bedroom.
One of the 3. I love these balconies.
So pretty.
You could easily go out there, have yourself a nice cup of coffee in the morning, and just look at your views.
Here's your kitchen. This one's at least big enough to have a table in there. There's the community pool.
Which you can see it's a good size.
God, could you imagine? You've got the pool there and you've got mountains behind you. Pretty. Another view of the pool. Oh, stop it.
This is probably one of my favorite pictures. I love seeing Italy at night. They all have those yellowish colored lights. And
So pretty.
It just looks, it's beautiful.
Beautiful. Just sit here and look at it. Moving on. Okay, another of the pool.
Hey, it's got one of them slides.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I'd try it.
Well, I know you would.
That is a big pool.
This is a nice complex or community, however you want to call it. It's very pretty. Kitchen's tiny. Just another view of the kitchen.
And the way it looks like it's going to be a kitchen, living and dining like the other one all together.
Yep.
That could be a pull-out sleeper sofa.
Yeah.
You've got 2 single beds in one room.
Is it bad that I thought that was a Budweiser? I'm not from Texas. But yeah, that's another room. Bathroom.
Looks like it's got a decent sized shower.
Yeah. Here's some fruit. Why? It is just so pretty there. More of the outside garden. Got a little yard. Just pretty. Pool. Pool.
They're proud of that pool.
See, look how pretty that is. I would walk out there all the time. Beautiful.
Well, everything's in walking distance.
Another shot of the outside. Pretty.
It's on the
Terrace.
again.
Somebody's shoe.
It's a person taking a picture.
Walking path. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little creepy. Is it not creepy? Blair Witch.
As long as there's no clowns coming through those trees after you, I'll be fine.
Oh my gosh.
Blair Witch.
That's pretty. Pretty area. Very pretty. Oh. Tennis courts. Is that tennis court?
No, that's a soccer field.
Soccer field. So pretty.
There's the tennis courts.
Tennis courts. Would we play tennis?
We could, but I'm more of a racquetball person.
I'd hurt myself so bad.
And there is the beach.
So,
what is there
so
not
pretty.
to like about that?
So pretty. Come on. Here's a perfect example, of having the beach, the sea, the mountains all in one spot. Beautiful. It's a blurry picture, but very pretty. Stop. Look how clear that water is. Now y'all see why we love Calabria.
There's no words. Except for this thing that looks like a person. Is that a fishing net?
I don't know.
And that's another view of the terrace that you get to go out and sit on.
So pretty. So pretty. Okay, so here is a map of the area. It doesn't give us the exact address, the exact spot where the complex is, but it is in this area right here, and you can see just how close you are to the beach and to the autostrada.
You can also see the restaurants around in the area and the gas station.
Looks like you got everything that you'll need.
You've got several bed and breakfast areas around there too.
Lots to do. So, are you ready to go to Calabria? Have you been? And if so, if you've already been, let us know what you like about it, because we love Calabria a lot.
So what are some of the areas and things that you like about Calabria?
Well, one of the places that we've talked about a couple times that I like is Sheila. I think it is so pretty. It's a cute little coastal town. You can get homes with sea views there. It's not huge. It's not really big, which, we don't like really big cities, but we also want amenities there as well. We don't want to live in the boonies. So that's like the perfect, give and take.
Anything that we can get where it's either walkable, able to ride a bike, or you've actually got the transportation, buses or trains, stuff like that. A lot of that does come through there in the Calabria area.
And there's even places like that I have seen, say in Scalea, for example, that they have like little housing areas there where it's really not independent homes, and sometimes they are, and sometimes they're apartments or whatever, where they have like a shuttle service that takes you from your house to the town centers so that you can get to all the amenities.
They can take you to the town centers, they'll take you down to the beach, they'll take you, just about anywhere.
So you could possibly retire there without a car. depending. You might have to go to obviously a bigger city to do that, but it's possible.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. Calabria is one of my favorite places. It's definitely high up on the list. Again, because you have everything that we are looking for, with the exception of the small kitchens.
And
Get with the program, Calabria.
And depending on what part of Calabria you're in, you might have a good view of across the sea at Mount Etna. It's actually an active volcano.
Very active. At least recently, it's erupting.
It's throwing up lava.
Yeah. So, could it be for us?
Yeah, could be.
Absolutely, sure could. Could you see yourself retiring there, possibly?
Yeah, I could.
Definitely could.
I mean, it's got everything you need down there.
Yeah.
You know, and from what I've seen and heard so far, is the locals down there, they love foreigners coming in.
Plus, we have to try Induya just to say that we did it, because I mean,
I don't know.
it's spreadable sausage.
Yeah. What
could be bad with that?
What could be bad about that? Yeah. So if y'all enjoyed this video, please do us a favor and like and subscribe. That'll help us out. And any kind of comments y'all can give us. If you know anything else about the area that might even help us look for our own selves besides anybody else. We're not professionals at this. We're we're just doing this just to be just to stay busy and try to inform people of what we can find out about the places.
Well, yeah, and we know we are not the only people that are looking to move to Italy right now, especially with how the U.S. is right now. We're not going to go into all of that, but we've all lost our minds, and so we know we're not the only ones. And so what we want to do is go through all of these communes that are in the 7% flat tax rate. I think that's where we're going to focus, because a lot of people that are wanting to move to Italy at this time are in our age range, and getting close to retirement, and a lot of people are going to be on a fixed income or going over there and using their Social Security as passive income. And so I think we should stay in this 7% flat tax region, because when we try to find those or research those online, it's hard to even really get a list of them all. So we can't be the only ones needing the information. So that's why we're really starting this, is so we can help others who are in the same boat that we are.
So like we said before, if you have any questions that we can try to look up for you or try to find out, or help us out with certain things that we don't know about of the areas that we put up, that'd be real helpful. So like I said before, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next Sunday, hopefully. Y'all have a good week. Ciao.